Don't throw the camera guy. There you go. That's your man right there.
Now we got here Joseph Bomancourt. He don't want to speak to my camera because he's too shy.
That's why I'm the shy
Joseph,
guy.
great game today.
Thank you very much.
What is your tip for a Silver Bowl now?
Hey, we just got to go out there and play hard. My O-line was magnificent. You know, it's all up to them.
And you're fit. You're not injured anymore.
Just a little. It hurts, but I'll be okay.
Okay, great game. Justin McKenzie, did you expect that win today?
Yeah, we game planned for this, so hopefully we can game plan for the Bulls and keep it interesting. I want to give them a shot and see what happens.
The Bulls are a strong opponent and didn't lose one single game against the Division I team. And they have also two American guys in there which are pretty good.
Yeah.
What do you expect for this game?
I expect it to be a tough game. We played them twice. The first time we played them, we gave away too many mistakes in the special teams early on and went down 19-0. The second time, we were just overmatched. They just took it to us. But ever since we beat the Black Lions, our team's been a little bit up on a different level. So hopefully, we can keep it going and make this an interesting game.
It was the Black Lions game where the team saw we can do it.
Yes. Yeah, I think all season long, we kind of were a little bit too lazy. We thought we're just going to walk into the Silver Bowl, and I think maybe during the season with the Bulls and the Gladiators beating us, it kind of gave us a wake-up call. And then,
actually, you should be in the Austrian Bowl because you beat the Black Lions. The Black Lions beat the Vikings. The Vikings beat the Raiders. Are in the Austrian Bowl.
The Vikings are a different class from us right now. I wouldn't want to go up against those guys. They're on a roll. I saw them play against Graz, and they were awesome. So, good luck to the Vikings as well, and hopefully we can make an interesting game next week.
Congrats to this game, and we'll see you in the Silver Bowl in a week.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You know, folks, in Mexico, football is the name of the game. That's what people normally associate with this country. But did you know that in Mexico, football, American football is played? We're going to talk about right now the history of Mexico's football experience and in Baja. So stay with us, folks. It's Crossing South.
So we came across an American football player who plays for the Duo Sports Thundercats, a binational arena football team that plays with both Tijuana and San Diego as its hometowns. His name is Justin McKenzie, and football is his middle name.
Now, many of our viewers or people in the States are probably going to be surprised to hear that there was football being played, period, in Mexico. What can you tell us about American football in Mexico? What's the history of it?
Well, football on the high school and collegiate level goes all the way back to the 1920s.
What level does Mexico have? I mean, on the world stage, I mean, I know probably best teams in the world, best leagues, best players, U.S., Canada, right? Pretty good football teams.
Yeah.
Now, after that, where does Mexico rank?
On the world stage, we have the International Federation of American Football, or IFAF, and every 4 years they hold a World Cup just like the FIFA World Cup. And Mexico has won 3 bronze medals and 1 silver.
I mean, I think I saw a while back once a game of players from Germany, and linemen were like,
oh, they're
6'7".
Massive, massive.
So you've been against those teams. Mexico fares pretty well?
Yeah, Mexico does pretty well. In fact, I don't believe Mexico has lost to a European team yet in international tournaments. Yeah.
Nope, he's not kidding, folks. In fact, doing some research, we found that Mexico is the number 4 world power in American football, with the USA at number 1, Canada number 2, and Japan at number 3.
Kind of the idea to bring football here actually came from my traveling and playing abroad. So after playing so many years in Europe and in Latin America, some friends said, hey, why not try something like that a little bit closer to home? So I came down to TJ and met with some friends here. We had guys from UDLA, from Monterrey Tech.
Those are good schools in
Exactly,
Mexico.
very good schools. So they came back home after college and they had nowhere to play. So
they had the gear, they had their pads.
They had everything, but they had no league. So we started talking to them a little bit and we said, hey, let's set up an exhibition game out of Mexicali to kind of grow this thing.
And grow it did. You see, Justin is what I would call a serial football developer. This guy's like a gypsy mercenary. He's played everywhere you can think of.
Start off in Italy, which was a wonderful experience. In fact, John Grisham wrote a book about it called Playing for Pizza.
You're kidding.
Yeah, and so actually...
Was it about that?
Yeah, it was actually about a guy playing professional football in Italy and the differences between the cultures. I played 3 years in Germany, which I absolutely loved. It was a very strong league, very well organized, very professional. Yeah, well, we have a league called the Super 8. It's called Super 8, or they call it Super Ocho, because it's 8-man football on an arena field. So it's just like the arena football league you see on TV.
You're probably familiar with the cliche, I'm not only the president, but also a client. Well, that's true with Justin. Check him out. That's him with the ball right there. Don't imagine Roger Goodell suiting up anytime soon.
We've really grown from 0 teams in 2010 to now we have 5 teams just in TJ.
5 team. Is there a website for that?
Yeah, Super 8 Football League, all one word, long.
Super 8 Football League in English.
Yeah, .info.
In Baja, tell me a little bit about football in Baja. What exists here in Baja?
Here in Baja, we have everything. We have Pop Warner, we have JV, we have varsity, there's college football.
Now, teams in Baja, at least at the high school varsity level, have historically crossed borders to play CIF teams in San Diego. Do they get run over, or is it kind of competitive? I mean, how do they do?
Actually, this year is a good year to ask that question because they've started doing it on a regular basis again. There was a period of time where there really weren't too many teams crossing, but this year, everybody's going across. And the games have been pretty competitive.
Today we have 5 games for your viewing pleasure. Horizon Panthers opening their season against Cetis out of Tijuana. Second quarter, Horizon's Ariam Har loses the ball, and it's Cetis Gabriel Montana scoops and scores from 15 yards out, 13-0 Los Osos.
Now, at a collegiate level, I mean, I don't have to, I mean, we're not going to kid ourselves. The gap widens significantly. With what kind of school could they compete in the U.S. college football circuit?
I would say they could compete with some Division II and Division III schools.
Now, you know, I play football all the way to high school, so that's like the Al Bundy of travel show hosts. You think you can give me a few pointers?
Of course, of course. Let's do it.
Yep, this should be good. I'm sure it's a great idea. What could go wrong, right?
He makes me look like I have little, you know, noodle arms. Stinking Justin. Okay, Justin, what do you think?
Well, you look like you're almost ready, but not quite. So first, before we do anything else, we gotta get you warmed up, have you catch the ball a little, run a few routes, and go from there.
I'm all for it. This is training camp, folks. Crossing South training camp.
Okay, so Justin set the standard by doing each exercise first. Yeah, good luck following that, but here we go. Look at this guy. Built like a tank, runs like a Clydesdale. Okay, let's see that now in iceberg speed.
Why am I so winded?
Yeah, everyone who watches the show knows why.
Not
How are you resisting the food down here?
I don't, but I train double for it. I have to pay for it some way.
See, that's the secret. That's what I don't want to do. Okay, so I'm putting the jersey. Okay. You felt like a knight, you know?
So we're gonna come up, around the table, and right back to it. There you go.
Well, if Justin got this old guy to break out some moves, his league should be in good hands.
Well, you have to.
Steve si presenta a Justin McKenzie. È il capo allenatore dei Lions ed è grazie a lui che gli italiani si trovano a San Diego. Justin infatti è un vero giramondo e tra un campionato a Panama e uno in Egitto è stato in Italia, diventando amico di Bob Ledson, uno dei maestri di Steve e Paolo.
Ragazzi, venite a conoscere l'allenatore, dai. Hey,
Andrea, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Alessandro. Justin, nice to meet you.
Alec, nice to meet you.
Wide receiver, O-line, D-line and running back. Perfect.
La sorpresa più grande arriva al momento di chiudere l'allenamento con il tradizionale discorso dei coach.
My expectation for the season is simple: to get back to where we were 1 year ago, CIF. And by practicing harder and tougher and more physical and with more effort, that's how we get there. Ricky, you got anything?
It's good effort today, fellas. Listen up, listen up. Listen. Hey. Good effort. I think they elevated our game by coming out here. You guys are going to see that there's not very many guys that are that good that we play against, and the ones that aren't as good as they are. So we got a good experience. You guys stepped it up because you want to show them you guys are the best. That's the best thing about football. You get that rival that challenges you, that makes you better. Because I guarantee there's no lineman like Pancake right there in this league.
He made you guys a better player, better lineman, just coming out here.
Hey, thank you guys. We appreciate you.
Il giorno dopo arriva il verdetto definitivo. Niente partite per gli italiani. Per questioni burocratiche non potranno indossare la divisa dei Lions, ma coach Justin ha in serbo altre sorprese.
We're better than Calvin. We have now passed Calvin. That is no longer a rival. A rivalry when it's even. We're better. Prove it. That's all we have to do. Prove it. Go out at homecoming and kick their ass.
Go, 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 go.
Make a statement, because tomorrow is also the first league game.
Right, baby.
Yes, sir. And you know what that means? That means it's the first step towards that league championship, that next banner.
Yes, sir.
You got one? We're going for another one, all right? Captains, you got anything? Break them out.
All'intervallo sono avanti 40-0 e i coach sono sorpresi e quasi preoccupati per il dominio della loro squadra.
These guys will give us something, so at least we'd have some type of
These guys are so slow.
yeah, some type of dogfight. I mean, no,
Yeah, but we're not having any kind of work.
yeah, there's no adversity.
Yeah.
But, however, we have had the Italian players at practice to challenge us too, so that's good. They know how to get their ass kicked, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's true. It's good to be the dominant team in the league, but I want to have it where someone who gives you a fight, or maybe even lose one, you can learn from that. I mean, we're not going to get anything out of this other than another 30 points, and it's going to be 70-0 again. And
a little bit different feeling this week than the other games. You guys played hurt, you played banged up, you played with heavy hearts. And I'm proud of all of you for that.
ما زالت الديب باسز هي سلاح الخاطر لفريق جيرسي ايجلز وعنوان